Once your edit is done in Premiere Pro, you need to export it to a media format, and probably you will need to export it to multiple media formats nowadays, because you need to export it for YouTube or for Vimeo, maybe for an iPad or another type of device. So you will end up with multiple renders of your timeline in Premiere Pro. And an easy way to do it, and I think the best way to do it, is with help of the media encoder. So I'm gonna go for export media in order to export my timeline. And first of all, I want to save a big, high quality, uncompressed format, which I can alter later on in the media encoder itself. Because when I need to export it for a variety of formats, for the iPad, for the other devices, for YouTube, etc., I will need to render every color correction, every effect, every connection with After Effects over and over again, and that's really time consuming. So if you render it out firstly on a let's say a QuickTime format, or if you are on a Windows machine, you render it out as an AVI format with a video codec like animation on Windows. When you're on a Mac, you could choose the Apple ProRes versions, like the Apple ProRes 422HQ, which stands for high quality. And this gives you the best uncompressed result. Of course, a huge file, but that's logical because it's containing all the detail in an uncompressed way. So I'm gonna queue it, and when I queue it, it will open up the media encoder and will allow me to render my file. I could also use export, which allows Adobe Premiere Pro to export the file, but I want to show you the media encoder in this tutorial. So I'm gonna go for queue. It will open up the media encoder, and there's my timeline from Premiere Pro. It's set to QuickTime, my custom settings. It's gonna save it here on my desktop in this case, which is perfectly fine. So I'm gonna hit the play button and allow it to render the full uncompressed video, which probably will take a while. So we're gonna speed up this tutorial. So when your video is done, you've got your QuickTime movie at your desktop, and the full high quality version of this file, and we need to convert that into another file. So this render took quite a long time. I think it's been rendering for about 3 or 4 hours. So now let's see what we'll do when we export the full quality QuickTime movie into the several outputs for, let's say, YouTube. I'm gonna delete my Premiere Pro file, and I'm gonna add my video file, which I've rendered on my desktop. That's the one. Open it, and I'm gonna alter the format. So I'm gonna choose the H.264 format, and I'm gonna choose the YouTube preset. There we go. Hit the OK button, but probably I will need to have some other file formats as well, like the web formats for Vimeo. Let's take the Vimeo 720p HD as well, and let's do something for an Apple device like an iPad, and we can make a variety of choices like that. And then all we need to do is render out this uncompressed file format, which contains every effect that we've used in Premiere Pro, but rendered out, so it's not that hard for your computer anymore. So now I hit the play button, and it will render out the queue much faster than the original file format itself. So really cool, and it will really speed up your workflow. So thank you, and see you again in another quick tip. Bye bye.